is Roland from My Goodie Store, and this is another video about the EIDL loan increase. But this is the part where I talk about, for the people, specifically for the people who are getting maybe over 25K, and then they are asking you for business insurance. And your business insurance need to have specifically cover for your property, property damage. And there's nuances to that. It's you're supposed to cover 80% of your property. But anyway, so I got my business insurance through HISOC, and this is what you need to send to the SBA. This one, your declaration page. Because with the declaration page, it shows everything that is in your policy. Because what I encountered, I sent my certificate of insurance. I'm going to show it a little after I finish show this. With the certificate of insurance, when I went to the certificate of insurance, it didn't show anything for property damage, So I think that was the first thing that they singled. So the loan officer called me, and this is from My Goodie Store. Not because I made a video, it was a friend, and she got me. Remember, I told you I never got the blue button. I never got the blue button. I never got anything. What happened in my case, I was called by the loan officer. So if you have not received the blue button, you need to be, they called from a 866 number. So they're either going to call from an 866 number or 800 number. So you need to be picking up your phone, especially if you requested this increase. Because if you didn't receive the blue button, they may be calling you. And specifically if you qualify for more money, of course. So they called me, and then he told me right then and there, this is how much I need. This is how much I qualify for. And he told me I could choose right then and there. I could, think about it and then reach out to him. So he was like, with the if you're only getting 25K, you don't need the business insurance. But if you're getting over 25K, like 2,600, $26,000. If you're getting over $26,000, maybe 30, maybe 50, 100,000, 200, so you're gonna need business insurance. So I decided to go with something over 25K. So I decided to go with 25K, so I needed to get insurance. And with HISOC, you don't have to go with HISOC, because before I found HISOC, I had to look up, because I had to look, because it was difficult, because I'm in e-commerce and all online retailers. Because before I even went to HISOC, I went to Liberty Mutual, Nationwide was the insurance agent, and they gave me Liberty. I'm thinking I have insurance, but they didn't want to insure. I guess their underwriters didn't want to insure me because I sell some of my items I use, whatever. But anyway, HISOC. That's why I went with HISOC. And here you go. This details all of the coverage that you have in the declaration page. So this is what you need to send to them. You can send the certificate of insurance, but don't only send that, send this. And I didn't even have to send that too. I had to send some other page in my thing, because they were going back and forth with me saying I don't have any, they don't see anything with property damage. But as you can see right here, it says supplemental business personal property. So if I have supplemental, that means I have business coverage. But child, please. But the supplemental, that's something extra I paid for. So not everybody gonna have that, because I have two things. I have where I do my business, where I do business, and then I have like a storage unit. So I had to, cover that. So this details everything that is covered in your policy. Okay, so this is what you send to them, this page. So I also had to send this one because they was giving me so much thing. They were saying my insurance doesn't cover property damage. So I had to send this where where you see it says section 1 coverages, and it states, that it covers property damage, because it wasn't the loan officer that was doing it. It was the legal team, because your insurance needs to get reviewed by the legal team. And you're not only sending your insurance, they ask you to send he asked me to send my insurance, and then you need to send a letter. In the letter, you have to state that you're gonna accept the loan, and you have to state the amount of the loan, and then you first of all you have to say you held a meeting. That's if you're LLC. So if you're LLC, you held a meeting, you decided to take the loan, and then you state the amount of the loan, and then you have to delegate a person to, sign the papers, and then in that same letter you have to put the person's name and their title and their contact information. If you want, I don't know, I could show. If you want, I could do a video on how I did that. It's very simple. It's not a very difficult letter to do. So I had to send this to them, well, with my certificate of insurance, with my declaration page and stuff like that. Let me show you how the certificate of insurance looks like. So when my loan officer first reached out to me and he asked me for those things, and yeah, he asked me for my ID too. I forgot, for my ID. So I sent my ID front and back. I sent this certificate of insurance, and I sent a letter. So I sent the letter and I sent this, but they didn't accept it because why? You see why? Because this property damage had nothing there. Even though my insurance agent say he doesn't know why they didn't accept it, because this is, common knowledge that this money covers your property. But hey, they didn't want to accept it. That's why. This is the reason why. Because see, this was empty. So that was the reason why I had to send my declaration page, which outlines a declaration page, and plus the actual wording, the wording in my policy, wording for the coverages. That's why I had to send that. That's why I had to send that. So this is my certificate of insurance. You can still send it, but it's really not, if this is empty, unless you have something there. If that's empty, you should send your declaration page. Just give me your heads up. And this is another thing that the loan officer informed me of. Okay, this is another thing the loan officer informed me of. Sorry if you hear some type of background noise. My window's open. So, remember with my friend, well, in the video that I saw, it's gonna pop up someplace there if you want to see a glance at the loan reconsideration, something like that. Okay, so if you had previously got an EIDL loan, so she had previously got an EIDL loan for $2,600, right? $2,600, and then she got the blue button. She got the blue button, but I never did. Like I said, she got the blue button, and she was qualified up to 14,200. Oh, should I say 1,400? For some people that said, "Oh, it's not 14. It's not 1,400. I know. I just made a mistake because I'm human." Anyway, so 14,200 was her maximum, if that's what she chose to go with. But with this EIDL loan, that's why you have to be very careful. Don't go rush and say, "Oh, I don't want all that money," and stuff like that. No, you have to really think about it. So with this $14,000, she had previously got $2,600, and then she's eligible up to 14,200. This is what the loan officer told me. You're not gonna get an additional 14,200. You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get if you choose, if for instance she were to choose 14,200, you're gonna, they're gonna minus $2,600 that you already got, and you're gonna get $11,600, which if you add 11,600 plus the 2,600, 11,600 plus the 2,600, you add it together, it's gonna equal up to the 14,200. So that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the difference to make up the maximum amount. You're not gonna get 14,200 and then you already have the 20. Nope, you're gonna get the difference. So if she were to get, if she choose to get $5,000, if she choose her maximum loan, she chooses to get $5,000, and she got $2,600. She got $2,600 before. They only gonna give her $2,400. So you have to be very careful and choose you know what you need, that's why you need to know your business, you need to know your expenses. That's why it's very crucial for you to have a method of accounting, so you know how much you spend, how much you need to bring in, and stuff like that, how much the loan will cover and help you cover, because it's supposed to cover 24 months, excuse me. It's supposed to cover 24 months. So you need to know. So if you, whatever you got before, that, and then they give you a maximum amount, they're gonna minus that, so it's gonna equal. If it's gonna equal up to that amount. You're not gonna get the additional thing. You're gonna get the amount to equal up that maximum amount. That's it. You're just gonna get that amount combined with what you first got to equal that amount. That's how it works. It's coming from the loan officer, and that is exactly what they did to me. The exact amount that equals up to the maximum amount, that's what I got. And another thing to look out for, you may be approved, and then you already got the money, because all my stuff says is approved, and I already received money. It still has never went to funded, and it's been like a week. And they usually tell you some people got their money within 5 days, 7 days, 10 days. It varies. Trust me, it varies. Because I got approved on a Thursday, and I got my money on a Monday. So, and it still hasn't updated in the system. I guess when they, when you try to log in, it looks like when you try to log in, you see you can't log into the system. I think that's the when it changed. And another thing also, my loan amount only changed when they accepted my business insurance. When they was going back and forth with me, it never showed that my maximum loan amount. It didn't change. It's when they accepted my business insurance, when I sent all them pages to them, that's when it showed the new amount, but it was still showing the old amount. So if for funding, you have to check your bank account. First of all, check your bank, because it could say approve, and don't wait for it to say funding. Just keep on checking your bank account, or if you have your bank app, if you receive the money, it'll tell you. Okay, so that was my experience, and like a heads up and advice for whoever is planning on getting it, or already asked for the increase and wondering what's going on. So just to give you a heads up, look out, answer your phone calls, especially the 800 numbers, 866 numbers, or whatever. Maybe calling from Washington, you never know. Pick up the phone, or look out in your email, or keep logging into your portal also, because sometimes your portal has been changed and then you never log in. At least once a day, log into the portal. Okay, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.